You've likely stumbled upon those financial advice videos, the ones with more jargon than a tech manual. But worry not, the money maze has more twists than a roller coaster. Navigating your cash flow can be as tricky as juggling flaming torches, especially with bills and your family's insatiable snack habit. Keeping an eye on expenses? It's like counting raindrops in a storm. But you, brave budget explorer, are on a quest to uncover financial gems, armed with money-saving tricks sharper than a ninja's wit. Welcome to Nova Society, where finance meets flair. If money matters tickle your curiosity, you've hit the jackpot. Tap that like button gently, subscribe with the commitment of a cozy sweater, and ring the notification bell like it owes you money. Keep track of your spending. You've likely heard this advice countless times, and we're going to reiterate it today because it is effective, and chances are you haven't implemented it yet. Making it a priority, always ensure that every penny you spend is well accounted for. Tracking expenses serves the fundamental purpose of identifying and eliminating inefficient spending patterns in your financial life. It also helps you maintain control over your finances and fosters better financial habits, such as saving and investing. In the wise words of Peter Drucker, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. Therefore, it's essential to continuously track your costs to stay in control of your spending habits. Here's what you can do to gain control over your spending. Firstly, analyze your spending categories to determine which ones are the most crucial. You might discover subscriptions you're not using or other non-essential expenses that you can cut back on to save money. Once you see where your money is going, you can make informed decisions on reducing expenses and consider more affordable activities that align with your financial goals. Additionally, by tracking your expenses, you'll not only save money but also gain valuable insights and knowledge on financial topics. So, there's nothing to lose by taking this approach. Make a budget. In the past, many people may have avoided creating a budget due to the perceived paperwork and effort involved. However, I have come to realize that despite the initial work, budgeting is undeniably worth it and can have numerous benefits for your financial well-being. Instead of focusing on the challenges, it is essential to adopt a positive perspective and consider how budgeting can positively impact your life. Establishing a budgeting rhythm and sticking to it consistently is crucial for its effectiveness. Simply creating a budget and leaving it tucked away in a folder or cabinet won't yield the desired results. It's important to actively manage and update your budget regularly to keep it relevant and aligned with your financial goals. Embracing digital apps and software can make this task much more manageable, and there are many excellent free options available online with just a simple search. By actively managing your budget and maintaining momentum, you can better track your income, expenses, and savings. This, in turn, helps you gain a clearer understanding of your financial situation and identify areas where you can make improvements. Budgeting allows you to allocate your money wisely, prioritize your financial goals, and avoid overspending, which can lead to debt and financial stress. Give yourself a limit on unbudgeted spending. Indulging in spontaneous purchases that weren't planned in your budget can be enjoyable and emotionally satisfying, we all know that. However, that fleeting emotional high may fade quickly, leaving you with impulsive buys that you neither need nor truly want. If this behavior sounds familiar, it's time to face the truth, it has to stop. Such impulsive spending contradicts good money habits. To curb this tendency, consider adopting the 1% rule when you find yourself at the mall or in a shopping situation. According to this rule, you must wait a day before purchasing anything that costs more than 1% of your yearly gross income. For instance, if you earn $60,000 annually, you should wait a day before purchasing $600. This guideline particularly applies to discretionary spending on items that you desire but don't truly require, the internal battle between do I need this and do I want this. The 24-hour cooling-off period offers you a chance to reconsider your purchase. You might even want to take an additional day to ponder whether you genuinely need the item. After 24 hours, you may realize that the impulse has passed, and you no longer desire it as strongly. So, the next time you find yourself shopping, remember the advice from the guy at Practical Wisdom and give the 1% rule a try. It can help you make more deliberate and thoughtful spending decisions. Save for big purchases. Just because you see a captivating $4,000 advertisement for a stunning 90-inch flat screen, 8K television doesn't mean you should immediately reach for your phone and credit card to make the purchase. Acting on impulse can be a really bad idea, and that's why it's crucial to remember the 24-hour rule mentioned by the guy from Practical Wisdom. Experts advise that if you truly desire that big TV, it's best to use money from your dedicated savings account for such purchases rather than relying on a credit card loan. Most people don't have a solid plan to pay back credit card debt, so it's better to avoid it altogether. There are numerous advantages to saving up for a big or expensive purchase. Firstly, you may be able to negotiate a cheaper price or better financing conditions when you pay in cash. Also, the price of the item might drop while you save. Moreover, for larger purchases, taking a loan might be more reasonable, especially if the item has appreciating value, like a home, or if using a loan prevents you from depleting your savings or investment account. Paying in cash for a big expensive TV can leave you with limited funds for other needs, so it's wise to save up for a while before making such a purchase. By starting to save specifically for that desired item, you can ensure that your daily life isn't disrupted, and you can enjoy the TV without financial strain. Read books about finance. The saying that if you want to hide something, just put it on paper holds. Sadly, many people tend to overlook the value of reading. Ignoring valuable information, such as that found in books, can prevent individuals from attaining success, which could have been within reach if they took the time to read. Learning is an ongoing process, and the more you engage in it, the sharper your skills become. Financial literacy is particularly advantageous, as it equips us with the knowledge and abilities necessary to effectively manage our finances, including budgeting, saving, borrowing, and investing. This empowers us to achieve our financial goals and attain a stable financial position. In essence, financial literacy acts like a superpower, giving us a sense of control over our financial future and placing us in a comfortable position. Lower your monthly bill. Simplifying your monthly expenses is one of the easiest ways to take control of your finances. While certain fixed costs, like rent or vehicle payments, may be challenging to reduce without significant lifestyle changes, you can effectively cut back on variable expenses, such as clothing or entertainment, by being adaptable and practicing frugality. You can start saving on utility bills, for example, by using less power, exploring different insurance providers, or taking advantage of bulk discounts when shopping for groceries. It's crucial not to take a loan solely because you are eligible based on your salary and credit score. The bank considers only the income and debts mentioned in your credit report, without accounting for other financial commitments that may impact your ability to make timely payments. It's essential, based on your income and monthly responsibilities, to assess whether a loan's monthly repayment fits well into your financial situation. Eat at home. Opting for homemade meals is not only a healthier choice but can also prove to be remarkably budget-friendly. By reducing your reliance on takeout and dining out, you can save a significant amount of money over time. While occasional splurges at fancy restaurants are acceptable for special occasions, making a conscious shift towards cooking at home or bringing packed lunches to work can lead to substantial savings in your monthly expenses. One effective way to make the transition to homemade meals is by creating a weekly food plan. Take some time at the beginning of each week to plan your meals for the upcoming days and stick to the plan. This not only saves you money but also ensures that you have a well-balanced and nutritious diet. You can make a shopping list based on your meal plan, helping you avoid unnecessary purchases and impulsive spending at the grocery store. Even if you don't consider yourself a skilled cook, don't worry. The internet is a treasure trove of culinary advice and recipes. There are countless cooking websites, videos, and apps that provide step-by-step instructions for preparing delicious meals at home. You can start by trying out 1 or 2 new recipes each week, gradually expanding your cooking repertoire and building confidence in the kitchen. Pay off your debt. Carrying a significant amount of debt, especially on high-interest credit cards, can be one of the most costly mistakes you can make. To improve your financial situation and unlock new opportunities, it's crucial to prioritize paying off your debt as soon as possible. If you tend to forget about your debts, create a comprehensive list of all your current debts, including credit card debt, student loans, and vehicle loans. Calculate the minimum payments required to stay on top of each debt, but keep in mind that making only minimum payments won't lead to a speedy debt payoff. Consider your fixed expenses and determine how much of your discretionary spending budget can be allocated to debt repayment. Furthermore, you can explore ways to lower the interest rate on your debts, such as requesting a lower rate from the issuer, consolidating multiple loans into one, or transferring high-interest debt to a low-interest credit card like a balance transfer card to reduce overall interest costs. Develop a well-thought-out debt repayment strategy and adopt responsible spending habits to accelerate the debt payoff process. The faster you pay off your debt, the more room you'll have in your monthly budget. It's essential to make paying off credit card debt a top priority since unlike other fixed payments like mortgages or car loans, credit card debt tends to grow over time and can be challenging to scale back on. Stop using credit cards. Credit cards can be a valuable and convenient tool, providing a lifeline in times of need and helping to improve credit scores. However, for some individuals, their lack of self-control and the ease of accessing credit cards can lead them into dangerous financial situations. If you find yourself struggling to make ends meet each month and continually using credit cards as a crutch, you may be overly dependent on them. This over-reliance can quickly lead to debt, restricting your ability to meet financial goals, save for retirement, or pursue other objectives. To truly take control of your finances, it's essential to stop relying on credit cards. Creating a budget will help you avoid using credit and manage your expenses more effectively. Instead of using credit cards, consider switching to cash or debit cards, open a short-term savings account for major purchases, or leave your credit cards at home. High interest rates on credit cards can quickly accumulate debt if not used wisely, and they can become a source of significant stress during emergencies. Many people fall into the habit of depending on credit cards because they feel like their money disappears too quickly each month. They end up using credit cards to bridge the gap between paying bills, rent or mortgage, and other expenses until their next payday. Rather than relying solely on credit cards, it's crucial to break this cycle and stop using them altogether until you have developed the wisdom and maturity to handle credit responsibly. Continue to spend quickly. A spending fast can be a powerful solution for your finances if you are struggling with credit card debt, late payments, or other financial challenges. Essentially, embarking on a spending fast means refraining from making any non-essential purchases for a set period. This approach is an effective way to cut down on expenses and regain control over your finances. While it might seem daunting, it doesn't have to be. You may have heard of detox or cleansing fasts for the body, where individuals give up certain foods for a period, like sugar or gluten. Similarly, to achieve financial well-being, you can implement fasting or cleansing techniques for your spending and saving habits. During these month-long periods, discretionary spending is limited, and only essential categories such as food, transportation, and recurring bills are exempt. Embracing a simpler lifestyle for a while allows you to boost your savings, change your spending behavior, and differentiate between needs and wants more clearly. As a result, your perspective on money may undergo a positive transformation. While these rules can provide a strong foundation for your successful financial management, it's important to personalize your approach to achieve success. These rules serve as valuable guidance, but you are the one in control, the captain of your financial success story. Feel free to create your own rules and chart your unique path to achieve your financial goals because what works for others might not work for you. If you want to learn more about personal finance and generational wealth building strategies, visit our channel and subscribe for more enlightening videos to increase your wealth.